Hi everybody, Sarah Louise here. Welcome to my Facebook Live. So today I'm back on doing what I call my Golden Nugget Value Lives. So the last couple of ones have been sharing all about my excitement of what's going on in my career and just sort of sharing some exciting news. But this one is going to be literally value to help you. So it doesn't matter what network marketing business you're in, you might be an affiliate marketer as well. For those of you that don't know me or have recently just started following me or have become Facebook friends with me recently, just a little bit of background. I started as an online marketer in May 2017. I did a luxury wedding business prior to that, so I came into this industry with no prior experience and I've absolutely loved it. There's been highs and lows, but it's been an amazing journey so far. But I have done affiliate marketing for literally 2 years and I wanted to change and I wanted to get into network marketing, but I took a long time to decide what company. There's so many out there, but I needed to be in something that I truly, one, believed in, but two, I had to love the products. So to cut a long story short, which is one of my favourite lines, is sorry, I got an insect on me, I got involved in network marketing about 11 weeks ago. So I'm very, very new into this type of industry. I'm experienced in affiliate marketing, but network marketing is very, very different. So I want to start doing these videos because I still think of myself as being quite new as a network marketer compared to people that have got years and years and years of experience. So this video is not to pitch anything to you, it's not to sell anything to you. It's genuinely going to be me talking about my experience so far and what I believe works, what I believe doesn't work, and I hope it kind of inspires you and helps you. No matter what network marketing business you're in, you should be able to take something away from this video as value and take some notes to help you in your business. And so many people inbox me all the time to say they're not getting any engagement, they're not getting any likes, they've put up a post, nobody's contacting them about it. So that's why I do these videos, and I've done these videos for over 2 years now, because I love to help people, because then it helps myself as well. And getting in front of the camera is very, very daunting when you first start. But by you literally doing a video for like 10 minutes and maybe feeling uncomfortable to start with, but by you doing like 10 minutes of some training or giving some value or something, that video can go viral worldwide. People can share it to their profile, people can share it with their teams, they can share it to groups, you can share it wherever you want. Think of then the leverage of that video where you might feel uncomfortable for 5-10 minutes, but then think about how many eyeballs are going to see that video. So the more you step out your comfort zone and do these, the more it will reap rewards. And by you giving something to people for free, it comes back to you tenfold. So I'm just going to take a quick mouthful of my drink, and before anybody accuses me, I am not, there's no gin in this. I'm just using my favourite gin glass. I've actually got an energy drink in it and I've piled it up with ice cubes because it's really refreshing on a beautiful sunny day. So some of the main things I'm seeing, mistakes that I'm seeing people make, is they go from being Mr. and Mrs. Average, which is what I class myself as, just a normal girl from a small town, nothing special. People become a marketer, then all of a sudden, overnight, they completely change as a person because they think, I'm a marketer, I've got to be a marketer. And they'll either do two things. They'll either become what I call Spamular Andersons and be like, spam, 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 buy this, join my team, buy this product, and it'll be just photographs of the product. So there'll be none of them talking about it. It'll just be like, join my business, join my team, take this, buy this, you should have this. And people just will see straight through that and think like, what on earth is she doing, or what on earth is he doing? Or the other hand is, they join a business and do absolutely nothing, and then they think, right, I'm just going to start posting loads of positive quotes every day because that's what loads of other people are doing. So they'll post a positive quote, and then they're thinking, why isn't anybody reacting? But in this industry, it's a mindset shift to be successful. You've got to, one, believe that you can do it, and two, you've got to believe in yourself before anybody else does. And you don't need any of your friends and family to believe in you, you've just got to believe in yourself. But if you go from just having friends and family on your Facebook to then all of a sudden just posting quotes day in, day out, they're going to think, what on earth has happened to her? What on earth happened to him? Quotes are great to kind of like inspire people, motivate people, make them feel all happy. Does that make people want to join your business or make people want to buy a product? And the answer is no. Do you know why? Because that quote is not telling anybody anything about you, anything about your business, and it's not talking about any solutions. So you need to mix things up. I'm all for positivity, I'm all for inspiration and motivation, but anybody can go onto Google, get a quote and stick it on Facebook and think, right, that's my post for today. That's not what stepping into like leadership is about. And if you have a product and you are a raving fan, I, as a potential customer, would want to see that on your profile. Network marketing is networking, and these companies pay us a commission to market for them. So gone are the days where they're advertising just in boring magazines and places like that. They want real people to be marketing their products online, and because we are doing their advertising for them, we get paid in return. So when people say things like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, absolutely not. We are paid to sell to customers, and we're also paid if somebody joins our business. But we are paid from day one. Where if you are employed in a job, that's the biggest pyramid of all, because the CEO, the owner of the company, when you're employed, is the one getting all the money and all the holidays, and the people that are in their employees down here are earning the least amount of money. But when you become a network marketer, you are the CEO of your own business from day one, and you can potentially make it as big as you want without any pressure. And that's what I love about it, because you can become your own boss, you can become your own CEO, and you are in charge of how much money you make, how big your team is, and if you want to go global, amazing. If you want to just do it in your own country, amazing. If you want to do it locally where you live, amazing. But that's your choice to make. So some top tips I just want to give you is focus on customers first, because your business will be sustainable and long lasting if you believe in your product. Because if the company you join is so amazing, you should be a living, walking, breathing, raving fan of a product or products, and people should be clearly seeing that you're using them, and you should be sharing your experience of taking something, using something, wearing something. It depends what business you're in, but I would want to clearly see that you were taking a product before I even thought about buying something off you. And I wouldn't join a business based on hype of people saying, join my business, you can earn this much money a week, join my business, you can earn this much money, there's a car, there's this, there's that. There might be, but you've got to start and lay your foundations first. And I always say to anybody that reaches out to me, is you can only join a business if you 100% love everything about it. You've got to fall in love with the products first, because if you are a raving fan of a product, people will see the transformation in you. If it's like a weight loss product, if it's makeup, they're going to see you wearing the makeup. If it's beauty or skincare, they're going to see you using it. Whatever it is that you're in. But if I can't see that on your profile and you're inboxing me saying, you know, join my business, you can earn this, you're not a true network marketer. And if you are what we call directly messaging people, just randomly sending messages to people, you're not going to get the conversions of people joining. And if you are sending mass messages daily, it's so freaking boring. Who wants to do that? It's worse doing something like that because it's so mundane to your brain. People are successful sending direct messages, yes, but you've got to be congruent then in your profile as well, because they're going to check you out to see what you're all about, and then it's got to be congruent. So some of the top tips I want to say to you is, get comfortable being in front of the camera, taking pictures, showing you using the products. Don't post a photograph of the tub, the capsule, the bottle. Why would somebody want to buy something where they just see a photograph? So it's like, for an example, say it was a whitening toothpaste. I don't sell this, but for example, a whitening toothpaste. I would want to see the cardboard box with toothpaste in it saying, buy this for this amount. I would clearly want to see you showing over 7 days, 14 days, 13 days, how much whiter that product had made your teeth. Not sharing other people's photographs. I would want to see your photographs, because if it works, then you should be the one that's advertising that product. If you are selling weight loss products, I want to see you losing weight. I want to hear your story. I want to see you sharing after 7 days, after 2 weeks, after 30 days. Look at me now after 6 months. Look at me on my first holiday since I've lost this weight. These are what people want to see. Why? Because it's your transformational story. So when people think that they can't be a marketer and they can't succeed online as a marketer, you absolutely can. And here are some examples. You go to a restaurant with your partner, your friends, your family, and you go back into, say, work on the Monday after the weekend. I can guarantee, without hesitation, you would with enthusiasm say, oh, I went to St. Angelo's on Saturday, had the most amazing meal, and your friends are going to go, oh, what did you have? Tell me more. They're going to be excited, they're going to want to know. The way that you talk about your experience at that restaurant, what you ate, the service, maybe it had lovely decor, you talk about the whole thing to your work colleagues, your friends, your family. What would they do? They would want to go to that restaurant based on your recommendation. The only difference between that and a network marketer is you have not been paid a commission to recommend. So restaurants will just love you for doing that, because you're literally just recommending their restaurant. How many times have you had a lovely bottle of wine and you've told a friend or family member? You've been to a hairdresser's, maybe you've been to a shop and bought something and say, oh, that dress is nice, Sarah, where'd you get that from? You recommend the shop that you bought it from. But when people join network marketing, they feel like they can't recommend the products, and they start thinking, oh, I just don't know what to post, I don't know what to say. But you need to stop overthinking it. Network marketing should be fun, and you should be having fun doing it. And if you're not having fun, it means you're doing it wrong. But that doesn't mean that you quit and you stop overnight. It means you need to tweak things to make it fun. You need to let people see what you're all about. And instead of talking about hype and money and earn this and earn that, I would much rather know that you'd earned £50 and you'd used it to go to the cinema to take your kids. And I'd much rather see a lovely photograph of you with your kids at the cinema before the film starts and say, I love the fact I can treat my kids to this night out paid for by my business. You're sharing a story. Where if you say, enjoy my business, you can earn £300 a week, I wouldn't connect with that in any shape or form. But if I could see clearly what your commissions are paying for, then that would attract me more to your business, because it's not all about huge amounts of money that attracts people. Some people just love an extra £50, $100, whatever country you're from. But you need to start showing more of this on your profile. And then when you're talking to people in Messenger and you're reaching out, be that same person. You need to be congruent in your message from your profile to Messenger. And if you're speaking to people on the telephone, you need to be congruent on your calls, you need to be congruent when you're leaving voice notes, you need to be congruent if you're adding people to a Facebook group. It's all congruent so that people know what you're all about. And if you scroll down my profile, from when I started to take like the weight loss coffee and lost over half a stone, you'll see I've been sharing pictures of me on date night because I can wear a certain outfit. I can wear a bodysuit now without the bulgy bits at the side. I can fit into a bikini that I haven't been able to wear for a year. It's still got the shop tags on it. I put a picture up. Not everyone's confident enough to put a picture up of a bikini on social media. I get that. Wear a nice dress, put your favourite jeans on, show a t-shirt. You don't have to show skin to sell weight loss products. You have to show your silhouette and your body. You have to talk about how it's made you feel. It's not all just about how you look. It starts from within here and within here. But you've got to let people know what it's done for you. And if you've fallen off the wagon and you've relapsed and you haven't been taking it for a week, be honest about it, because that is more relatable than say, you know, I stopped taking it, I ended up having a pizza last night and had a Chinese takeaway at the weekend. But you know what? I'm human. People will find you relatable but say, right, by Monday I'm getting back on it. For the next 30 days I'm gonna be 100% committed. Who wants to join me in a 30-day challenge? Do you know what they do? they'd relate to you and think, do you know what, I really like her because that's exactly what I'm like. I'd have a takeaway, I'd have a pizza, but I want to lose weight. But then you're accountable for having a 30-day challenge on your social media. Then people are going to look at you and think, I want to do this with her. But then you're accountable for those 30 days. You've got to stick to it. And people are going to be looking at you for you being committed. But then if they see that commitment, people are going to be drawn to you, because then what you're doing is you're inspiring other people to take action. And then what that does is it makes people inbox you to say, what is it you're doing? I want to be part of this. Because what they really need is a bit of a virtual kick up their arse, but they also need an accountability partner. Because if they haven't got a supportive partner or supportive friends, then they need somebody that daily they can connect with, that's going to help them push through that weight loss, that change in their healthy lifestyle. This is all you've got to do. This is literally all you've got to do to succeed. And in the 11 weeks that I've been doing like weight loss products, before I started on the skincare, I have focused more on customers over team members. Because if you let people try a product, first of all, whether they order a sample, whether they have like a week's trial, whether they go for a full month, they need to buy into the product themselves first and fall in love with it. They need to, in here, know that it works. They need to see a change in the body. But then when their friends, work colleagues, family start to say, wow, you lost weight, wow, you look amazing, what does that do? It makes them feel amazing. Then when they hear about the business opportunity, they're already sold on it, because they know that people around them are noticing the change in them. They're much more likely then to want to join the business, because they know they can probably sell to their friends and family and work colleagues as a starting point before they even branch out to 2 billion people on Facebook. Did you see my point? If you go to someone that's got an employee mindset and go straight in for a business opportunity, they're going to be very skeptical and think, well, I can't do that, because they're not used to it. But if they're sold on the product first and fall in love with the product, they're going to be a raving fan. It's far easier for them to just say then, you know, earn some extra money by losing weight, sharing it with their friends and family and work colleagues, sharing it on social media. They will then make money. How rewarding is that, knowing that you've impacted somebody's life? Not only have you got them healthy, but you're enabling them to make some extra money on the side. And then it doesn't become this whole pitchy, spammy world that some people have fallen into the trap of. It becomes genuine of you sharing your story, sharing your transformation, being a product of the product, but then enabling other people to duplicate what you do. Then it makes it fun and easy. It's like this. Because I've shown this and I've mentioned the fact that it's an energy drink on a Facebook Live, people will inbox me now to find out what this is. Have I pitched anything? No. This is all about enough curiosity for people to think, right, what is that? That looks really refreshing. It's like cherry sherbet flavour, it's delicious. I used to take them before I used to work out, but because I haven't been working out at all, I've just got a box of them here. So when it's a day like this outside, I put it in my favourite gin glass. I mean, look how big it is. It's like literally like the size of my head. I literally put it in with water, load of ice cubes, and it's so refreshing to drink outside. It's actually a really refreshing drink. So I'm not using anything that's got sugar in it. But by literally doing something like that, people think, oh, there, I drink those. What are those? And they'll inbox me. But if I just put a picture of a sachet of that on my Facebook and said, who wants to try this energy drink? People aren't gonna connect with that at all, because they've just seen a sachet. Where if you're talking about you using it, people will want to know what it is. So I just hope that this has been some, you know, helpful tips. I can see loads of comments coming through, but because it's so sunny I can't actually read any of them. But I am going to go more into the business on the next video that I do. But I don't want to make the video too long, and I know I can talk. But the next video I'm going to cover is more to do with like the business opportunity and talking about how to, you know, build a team, how to build a team globally, and how to do it from your phone, and genuinely share how I've done it over the last 2 years and how it's enabled me to work from here, the beautiful garden. I can work if I go on holiday somewhere, I can work if I go and visit friends and family, I can sit in my car, I can work from the park if I go and walk my dog. That's what I want to help more people do, and it's not a case of being, you know, spammy and cringing to your friends and family. I want to encourage you to have a profile where they go, wow, what's happened to you? I've seen your confidence blossom, you're looking great, you're sounding great. I want people to reach out like they have done to me. I've had school friends reach out to me, old work colleagues reach out and go, it's been amazing watching your story, Sarah. And that means more than anything, rather than me thinking, oh God, what they're going to think I'm spamming all this stuff. Be proud of your social media platform, because that is going to be your shop window to success. And then when you are reaching out with strangers and your friend requesting them, and you are reaching out and directly messaging them, they're going to then look at your profile and think, yeah, she seems like a really genuine person. And people buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. Are you showing that on your profile? Are you vulnerable? Are you sharing your story? Are you professional? And are you showing a solution? Because if people want to lose weight, they need to know you've got a solution. If you want to help people with the skin, they need to know you've got a solution. You know, what are you marketing and what you're selling? And prior, when I was selling online training courses, I talked about the end result of what those courses would do. You've always got to think about the end result. It's not what it is, it's what it does. People want to know what it does to help them. And if you can clearly show that in a non-spammy way by sharing your own results and your own story, talk about other people's results and other people's stories, and then as you build up a team, talk about your team's stories and your team's results, that's then when you just have a global, massive opportunity, literally working from your phone. So take these tips on board, feel free to share it or tag anybody in, and I hope it's been of some value, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.